Hello everyone and welcome to this presentation, which was initially given at the Information Security Workshop in the Horizon 2020 project SeCoIIA on secure collaborative manufacturing for industrial assets in November 2020. My name is Matthias Hiller and I am with Fraunhofer Isaac. So to give you an overview of this workshop, the first part of the presentations is on the workshop itself and work package 5 of the project on information security with presentations on the different tasks within this work package, and also followed by a brief demonstration, followed by some brief Q&A on the first block of presentations. Afterwards, we were very happy to also have the Collabs project as kind of the sister project funded under the same call, presented by Valerio Zenni from Raytheon. And afterwards we split into different groups to discuss the different challenges and also different technical approaches that we decided to take and that we plan to develop and started developing in the different tasks, so that we split into different small groups to discuss with the participants of this workshop, and then come back together, mix between the groups to see how do the different results fit to each other, and then consolidate and wrap up the workshop. So to give you an overview here, that was the overall agenda which we followed. And now to give you an overview over the SeCoIIA project. Here in the center is collaborative manufacturing on different levels. So the collaboration can take place on human-to-human level, for example, but it could also be between machines and humans, or machine-to-machine, so that you have here different levels of interaction on the shop floor. But also if you go to a bigger context, also the organization-to-organization collaboration is important from an overall perspective. So what you can see here is that around these different ways of collaboration, we have different work packages clustered, looking into different areas and aspects. So for example, with work package 4 on the left, which was focusing on or is focusing on preparedness and to identify and prevent issues. Work package 5 here at the top is the work package now which is targeted here in this workshop, where we are presenting intermediate results and approaches, and to discuss about the approaches taken here. And then work package 6 is more on the detection side, and also work package 7 combines AI aspects and legal aspects and also forensics. So to give a broad picture of the different aspects. And then later work package 8 at the center integrates these different technologies and shows the demonstration here. So work package 5, which contains the secure cloud edge manufacturing backbone, follows an objective according to the project proposal. The goal of this objective was to create trust across the smart manufacturing value chain, secure access to dynamic collaborative manufacturing services. So we are looking into we are looking mainly here at the human-to-human and human-to-machine and human machine-to-machine interaction on the device level. And then also later for the cloud access, also organization-to-organization aspects become more and more important. And on the On the device level, it's important to see how can we authenticate and encrypt data that is either created by operational technologies devices, so not classical IT world, but also the machinery afterwards. And the next step is to combine these devices and the users. So to grant access to users, authorize, for example, users to perform specific services or access data, and now not only use this on a user level, but also combine it to make sure it was a specific user on a specific device and make sure everything's authentic. And afterwards also access control is important, specifically if multiple different stakeholders are involved here. Here you can see the architecture, which is followed in work package 5. So down at the local level, at the shop floor, you can see the workers, the robots, and the machinery goes through a controller to a gateway on shop floor level. And here you have, for example, down here the lightweight authentication of different devices go to a high level platform gateway. And on the enterprise network, here on the right side, you have different management aspects to perform, for example, or provide the technology for the edge authentication and encryption, for the lightweight IoT authentication, and also the user asset authorization. And then when it comes to the higher layers, where, for example, you have the platform with the data lake where the data goes to, and then also on the right side, it goes more to logic, rules, which is less relevant here, so that we focus mainly on the brown and green aspects and their interaction with the yellow blocks underneath. So based on the discussions we had before and the information presented in this session and also the presentations and the different tasks, we branched into breakout sessions where the goal is to interact with the participants of the workshop with different questions. So first of all, it's important, what is your perspective on the topic? To challenge our views with your experience, your background, and see, are we on the right track? Do you see common points with other lines of work? Do you see major differences? Anything where we might also overlook something? And also how to continue in this direction. So what are future implications here as a first line? And also, yeah, it's important, challenge us please in the discussions later on in the breakout sessions, so to see, did we miss anything important? Are we on the right track? As we are now, after about a third of the progress, we can still adapt and fine-tune different ways, so that now this workshop is a good opportunity to see how can we link the work done so far with other experiences to make the best out of the future work and the tasks here in this workshop. And of course also in the project. So from an organization point of view, we set up 3 different breakout sessions here, and we labeled them so that we have a mixed session A, B, and C, and we set up a Google spreadsheet with the different participants, or to register here, to make sure that we have an equal distribution of the participants among the different breakout sessions, and have a good share here between different backgrounds. So that was the intention behind here. And now let's go to task 5.1, lightweight IoT authentication and encryption, which was initially given by Armando Miguel Garcia, also from Fraunhofer Isaac. This connection here so the OPCUA side, and simulate the IT infrastructure on the right side in forensics, in a cyber range. So what can you see here? First of all, the IoT sensor nodes, which perform the instructions, which have the sensors, encrypt the data, and then the PUF and the key derivation allow to create authentication information and bring that together to a communication interface, and then forward that to the gateway. The gateway authenticates the node, has some additional enrollment information here, and also some more processing power, so to go to something certificate based, forward the data, and then authenticate towards the Bastion server here. And then on the lower side, on the lower levels, you have the data connector, and then go to the company internal resources using ERPs, having the management platform, placing the work orders, and so on. So that's it for the first introduction on the workshop, how it was planned to start, giving you an introduction on work package 5, and also task 5.1, and then the later tasks 5.2 and 5.3 will also be shown in separate presentations. And then we went into the discussion with the Collabs project, went into the group discussions, and discussed our work further here, which will which was carried out later, and which concludes this talk. So thank you everyone, and enjoy the other upcoming presentations. Thank you.